That's what the Steelers look like. It was like, what in the world is going on? I was actually like that too. I'm telling you, we got a quarterback, man. Yeah, Carson Wentz absolutely is taking the league by storm. He made a number of throws in the game against the Steelers that absolutely amazed me. Remember, over the 3 weeks, I think we've got three drop touchdowns. So take that into account. He threw a dime to DGB that he should have held on for another touchdown. So put that in context with what he's doing, and we are all simply amazed. So let's take a look at this. We got a quarterback in this league that is absolutely essential that you have a quarterback that actually accepts the mantle of a leader and can lead. We haven't had that in a while. We've had quiet guys. Bradford is kind of quiet and docile, in my opinion. But he was a pretty. I think he was an average quarterback. He had some outstanding traits, but in terms of leadership, I didn't see that. Um, and his record didn't indicate that either. So we now have a guy who accepts the mantle of quarterback and takes charge like a quarterback. And he doesn't look like he's trying to do that. It's just in him. So those are the traits that you're looking for when you go into a big game. You know, these games right now are regular season games, and you can kind of gauge from what we're seeing that the moment is not too big for him. He's handling it. These are the types of traits that you, again, want to see displayed during the regular season because it kind of gives you an indicator of what you can look forward to in bigger games. So I am absolutely joyous. That's the word that Anthony Gargano, and some people don't like Anthony Gargano. I like the guy. He's over the top. And guess what? We gonna act like all Philly fans ain't over the top. So he's over the top, and I love it. I love it. You know, I don't want to, log in and listen on radio to the negative Philadelphia fans. I don't have time for that. Matter of fact, I don't want to hear it. Another thing I want to talk about is defense. We are absolutely balling on defense. All it takes is for a competent defensive coordinator to come in, take a look at our talent, employ the correct scheme to actually put this talent in and deploy it. That's what's happening. There were a couple tweaks. We went out and got a couple players. Swartz had some players that he had in mind, for this team, and he went out and made the moves. So you got some talent in house. You bring in some people who are familiar with the scheme, and you deploy it. And you unleash these guys. That's the word that we heard was, unleash. Be aggressive. Have some swagger. That's probably why Eric Rowe is not here as well. He's kind of a quiet guy. Chip kind of like those guys who didn't say much. Just play. And, if I walk by you in the hallway, I don't got to talk to you. See, that's not what's happening now. If you've taken a look at the videos that they've kind of released to the public, the locker room celebrations, you see communication with the players. You see a comfort level with the players, and that translates to the field. These guys are balling. They are playing for one another. That's one of the phrases that came out of the locker room. So guys play for each other. Yeah. So all of this It's just translating to the field. Now, we're 3 games in. We can't go overboard, but we can be happy. We enter into a bye. We see we have some pieces. The one thing that you hope is that as the season goes on, these guys get better. Right now you're 3 games in, everything's new, the tape is fresh, so there's going to be some adjustments. But what you would want to happen is that there are some adjustments on our end as well. Like we haven't seen the called running plays. Now, I don't want to see them actually. I don't think you should put him at risk, but you see the mobility. That dime he dropped to Sproles was just, that was Aaron Rodgers like. That was smooth. We hadn't seen that here in a while. That was absolutely just amazing. I was like, we got a quarterback. That's what's going on. So that's my analysis. It's early in the season. There's a lot of ball left. But I will say this, I did not expect the complete foot in the mouth action that we gave to Pittsburgh. That was absolute. I'm on pins and needles watching the game. Years past, we let people back in the game. Not with this team. We got coaches. They coach hard. The players play hard for good, hard coaches who care about them. And that's what we're seeing. So, early season, early success. Now, what we would want to happen is for those coaches to continue to coach hard. Coach hard. Make sure these guys don't get big-headed. Keep them out of the media. Everybody's throwing bouquets right now. It's flowery. Everything smells great. We don't need that. We need the coaching hard. I like Schwartz. He's going to coach hard. And one of the things that I like coming out of one of the locker room celebration is they thought they was going to have Monday off. No, sir. You in here Monday. I probably a check-in. Make sure everybody's getting the treatment or whatever before they go on the bye. So I like seeing that as well. There's going to be some order, and that's going to happen whether we win it or not. So I definitely like seeing that. So this has been my kind of quick analysis on what I saw happening yesterday. I'm ecstatic. Now we got 2 weeks to kind of like dissect the film and take a look at everything. I want to give a special shout out to this guy. He's not one of my favorites, but I must respect his game yesterday. Jason Kelce, you balled yesterday. You did not allow what you have been allowing for the last year and a half. With that, I don't know. That was kind of like a backhanded compliment. That's how I feel about Kelce. But you balled yesterday, sir. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I've been talking too much, but I feel good about where we're at. And let's just continue to coach hard and play hard. All right, this is DSPN. I'm out.